was like, what is all this, man? You know, like, you walked in all tough and now you're crumbling like fluffy cake, you know? So it's like, it's always like those guys that are like, you know, that they're honestly like the softest, and I see it all the time. So you know when someone's really tough when they're in the doctor's chair and the doctor's coming at their mouth with that needle. Then you'll see who's really tough. My entire life, my 20s, was spent, you know, on this journey in schooling, in my studies, and in training. So you can imagine my parents are like, why the hell are you doing this? And I just say, YOLO. I'm Indian, so you know my people do not play when it comes to that schooling. If Aubrey Graham can start from Degrassi and become Drake, I can do what I want to. As a first-generation Muslim Indian American growing up in Chicago, thankfully I had a really nice childhood. Sure, I experienced things that children of immigrants go through. Some were downright ridiculous. But for me, it was pretty manageable. I was a tough kid, so I could handle it. But I don't want to discount people's experiences. Islamophobia is very real. Many people have died and families destroyed as a result of racism and prejudice. One thing that I had and still have an issue with clearly is when I watched TV shows or American movies, I didn't see anyone that resembled myself. My peers, who are mainly white and maybe one or two black, they all had people to admire that resembled them. Like actors, musicians, like Michael Jackson before and after Thriller, and the better athletes who were black. And I simply did not. This lack of representation did not affect my personal success, but there are billions in the world, yes, with a B, car keys got B's, who look like me who are simply not as fortunate.